was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep that night till the morning came around. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Ran into the devil, baby, loaned me 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. Set out running, but I take my time. A friend of the devil is a friend.
Happy 70th birthday, Greg. Milestones like this make you look back and think about things that had a big impact on your life. And I couldn't help but think back to our prenatal pediatrician appointment when I was pregnant with Kelly. And one of the things he impressed upon us was how important it is to have family dinners. So I think we've done a really good job of executing that through the years and passing that down to our children and probably our grandchildren now too. The only thing that I would change about that is I wish that advice came with a foolproof meat thermometer that you could actually work, rain, sleet, snow. You just keep it in your pocket, you go outside, you put it in the meat, and it gives you your answer. But it's just a small thing. And then actually, you know how William and Maggie have like a zapper if Tommy does something wrong and they want to zap him? It might have been helpful if one of the kids had like a zapper to zap you when to put the meat on if we actually wanted to sit down for dinner at 6:30. But I don't know, just two little things, really not much considering all the success you've had through the years. So our kids were always well fed. Thanks to your successful career, you always brought home the bacon. So thank you for always doing that and taking care of the families. So here's to a life well served, well lived, and well loved. Cheers.
After graduation, Mary Ann went out looking for a bright new world. Wanda looked all around this town and all she found was Earl. Well, it wasn't 2 weeks after she got married that Wanda started getting abused. She put on dark glasses and long sleeve blouses and makeup to cover her bruise. Well, she finally got the nerve to file for divorce. She let the law take it from there. But Earl walked right through that restraining order and...
Growing up in our house, we were always the brown eyes and the blue eyes. Brown eye is something I very obviously inherited from Dad, and there's some pretty other obvious traits as well. My love of the beach, my skin tone, my questionable memory at times, my ugly feet, and definitely my love of all carbs. And so while many things were passed down genetically, there are also some things I've learned from you over the years, Dad, whether they were intentionally taught or not. And as I think about some of those things that I've held close, I realize that most of those lessons have been taught and learned doing one thing we both love, travel. So, lesson number 1. I can remember as a 16-year-old walking around Rome and walking in what seemed like circles, trying to get back to a hotel while you looked at the map, turned it around, kept pointing, let's go down this alley, guys. Well, Kev, Meg, and I were complaining about how hot we were, wanted to get back to the air conditioning, get a Coke, and relax. In that moment, I learned I better be able to figure out where I'm going on my own, and I better feel confident being able to tell a grown man, why don't you go ahead and hand over the map? I got this. You follow me. This is obviously an invaluable lesson for a young woman to learn, and something I hope all of your granddaughters, Caroline's definitely on her way, have. I also know it's something Sean is so grateful that I'm able to do, especially when he's trying to go, the more scenic route, and I'm able to keep him on a more direct path. Another lesson from travel I've learned is fake it until you make it. Or rather, fake it so you can make it to the bathroom. Your confidence walking into any hotel lobby, usually to access a bathroom for one of your daughters, or just to see how neat the lobby looks, is something I'm very pleased to have in my arsenal. Whether it be a hotel lobby, a client meeting, or just helping Caroline with her math homework, showing up with confidence is half the battle. So thank you. Finally, always look for the locals. While you don't need to blend in, and in most cases you won't with your bulky American sneakers and your questionable foreign language skills, it is important to look for the people who have been there and done that and can show you the hidden gems that no guidebook will have. This undoubtedly will result in delicious meals, breathtaking views that haven't been seen by many, and very memorable experiences. So whether you're in Montenegro looking for a great meal or off the beaten path museum or watering hole, or just in Hingham trying to navigate the youth sports scene, look to those who have experienced it before you for the most honest and valuable guidance. Happy birthday, Dad. Thank you for all the things you've handed down to me. I can only hope I'm doing half as good a job as you and Mom did with my kids as I navigate this journey of life and parenting with Sean. I hope for many more trips and lessons in the coming decades. I love you. Cheers. And don't burn the candle at both ends tonight. I'd hate for you to wake up tomorrow and say tonight was just okay. Love you.
How have things been? Well, love, now that you mention it. My folks still talk, but they speak in these two-word sentences. I'm saying too much, but you know how it gets out here. No winter cold could keep out all the cold of your atmosphere. We once sang retrograde, we'd shake the frame of your car. Now I know you're...
Hey Dad, happy 70. I'm sure you've learned a lot in those 70 years, and so I thought I would share a few things I learned from you. So the first is very important, and it's this. You never let another man grill alone, but you also never touch the grill or tell him how to cook the food. This is an important lesson that I've taken to many a dinner party and will continue to do so. The second is about commitment. I learned from you at a very early age that if you start something, you need to finish it. So whether that was soccer or Boy Scouts or something else I didn't want to do, if I made that commitment, you always reminded me that I needed to see it through. This is a really important lesson that I've tried to bring to my girls as they're growing up, and something I always remind myself whenever I start on a new client or a new project or another endeavor in my life, that if you start something, you make a commitment to finishing it. The third, and perhaps most important, is about you. It's watching how people interact with you, whether that be old friends from high school, people at Westwood, or just everyday interactions. People genuinely enjoy being around you and spending time with you. And for me, it all points back to the fact that at the end of the day, you are an amazing person and a good person. And if that is something that I can bring to my kids, then I know that I will be a successful father, because you can have all the things in life, but if you're not a good person, to me, it's not worth it. So thank you for those lessons. I love you, and happy birthday.
Leaned in for a kiss 30 feet from where your parents slept. And I looked so confident, babe, I swear I was scared to death. My hands gripped the wheel, I smiled stupid the whole way home. Well, those 5 words in my head, you said I'll never let you
Pat, did you read The Plain Dealer today?
Of course I have. I can't believe people don't get the printed copy sent home anymore. Can you imagine reading that thing on an iPad?
Ugh, no, me either. I mean, you know how up to date I am with current events. This is my lifeline. Do you see this article in the sports section?
Yeah, the one about the Browns lost their 108th straight game.
Oh, no, not that one. That was a good one though. This is Greg Johnson's Hall of Fame career. That was interesting.
Let me take a look at it. A Hall of Fame career is defined by sustained elite excellence that significantly impacts a given field. Greg Johnson has achieved this excellence in the field of life. Let me see what his stats look like. It says age, 70 years old, race, African American. 1, beautiful wife. 4, amazing children. 4 of the best son and daughter-in-laws that he could ask for. 13, almost 14 grandchildren. Average but happy golfer. Law degree, top producing financial advisor. Damn, this guy's legit.
I know. Who knew? All right, let's look at some career highlights here. Okay, he's a worldwide traveler, enjoyed exploring new cities, always carrying printed itineraries and confirmations in a manila folder.
It says here that he is a certified Bloody Mary sommelier. It looks like he has sampled Bloody Marys from over 600 locations worldwide.
Wow, that's a lot. Oh, this is an interesting one. Captiva Island's lead lizard hunter.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
It also looks like he has a doctorate degree in grilling, charcoal grilling. I didn't even know they gave those out.
No, I've never heard of that. A famed suitcase handler. He has carried Thanksgiving stuffing across state lines in his suitcase. He's also persevered through multiple instances of lost luggage. Whether it be an innocent swap of luggage in Costa Rica or the time he was able to locate his luggage that was lost within his own expansive cruise hotel room.
I remember hearing about that one.
Oh, yeah, wow, good for him.
That was front page of ESPN. He apparently is the nicest member at Westwood Country Club, according to the golf pro, John Seco.
Oh, not surprising. Okay, this one. Often referred to as the Magellan of DC, he's best known for his late night expedition after his son's graduation ball.
It says here he's the ultimate family leader, from husband to father to proud papa. His play on the field has clearly impacted the lives of many.
Great article. Dad, I feel like I am well on my way to my own Hall of Fame career, thanks to everything you've given me and done for me. From my brown eyes, to my tan, to my athletics, to my patience with my children, to my high blood pressure, to my driving anxiety. I mean, what more could I ask for? You treat everyone with kindness, you work hard, and you always remember to live life in the moment. And I hope I get to spend many more career highlights with you. I love you.
Greg, from the time I asked for Megan's hand on our grocery store walk in Sevilla, you have been everything a son-in-law could possibly ask for in a father-in-law. Your own success in life is inspiring, from your family and your friendships to business and the genuine manner in which you treat all people. You're the type of man that people like to emulate. When you and Ellen welcomed me and Megan into your home in late 2014 for what turned into a somewhat extended stay, and you still have us back every Sunday night. I do want you to know one thing in all sincerity. I am a perfectly capable dishwasher, and despite your best efforts to keep me out of the sink, I will continue to fight my way in there when you're not looking. Happy 70th, Greg. We are all lucky to have you.
We love you, Papa.
Love you, Papa.
I never tried to make you think or let you see one thing for yourself. But now you're off with someone else and I'm alone. You see, I thought that I might keep you for my own. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Don't you think the time is right? right for us to find.
Papa, happy 70th to you. Before I get to talking about how great a person you are right now, I do want to rewind the clocks back about, almost exactly 10 years ago. And I'll skip the part about us gallivanting in San Sebastian and in Amsterdam while Kelly was laboring in childbirth. Let's put that aside for now. We'll revisit that. At that point, we had already made a decision to work together. And, I remember we were both pretty honest with each other up front. We both said, I don't know how exactly it's going to work. We don't even know if it's going to work. We just didn't know. But I do remember, even though you said that, you acted like everything was fine. You carried yourself with this confidence that this is going to be good. We're going to be good. It's going to take some time, but we're all good. And, I reflect back on that, and I realized that made the entire difference. Without that, there's no way it would have worked out for me. And that confidence was definitely unwarranted. There was no reason to have that belief in me. But you just carried yourself just knowing that it would. And that is frankly something that I want to be as a father. I want my kids just to know, without even thinking, that I believe in them. And their dad just knows it, and it's something he knows inside, and he carries himself and he behaves like that, and there's no doubt to it whatsoever. So I want to say that I love you for that. I love you for so many other reasons. Happy 70 years. It's been quite a journey. I don't know if you have 70 more in you necessarily, but we got a lot of good memories left, and I love you. Cheers.
A man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot of redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Bone digger, dogs in the moonlight. Far away, my well-lit door.
Happy 40th, Greg. Oh, happy 70th, Greg. Wow, I'm already off 30 years. That's how young you are. Whenever I tell someone I'm headed to hang out with my in-laws, I always get the typical reaction of, ugh, I'm so sorry to hear that. And honestly, I interrupt them and immediately tell them how lucky I am to have both you and Ellen as my in-laws. And when I describe you to people, there are three things that always come to mind. First is your tan. So as a pale, freckled, covered, perpetually burning Irish girl, I have spent my entire life wishing I had your ability to bronze. And not just tan, but tan and tan and tan until you are literally 5 shades darker than you were that morning. Now, I've tried over time to learn this skill, and as you can imagine, I have failed multiple times. But my hope is that our kids inherit a little bit of that from you, because they certainly didn't get that from me. Second, your gift of enjoying the simple things. I remember a while ago you mentioned that you were headed to Florida on a trip for a few days solo, and I immediately had assumed you were going there for work, so meeting with clients and having client meetings. And when I found out you went entirely alone to sit by the pool, to go for a walk, to have a meal by yourself, I was genuinely shocked. That is not something that I could do myself. But the more I got to know you, the more I realized that it's not just a little quirky from my perspective. It's an actual gift that you have. You know how to enjoy your own company. You know how to pause. Most of us spend our lives racing from activity to activity, never truly stopping and celebrating what's in front of us. And you do exactly that. And that's rarer than you know. And third, your heart.
You're someone that walks around with a smile practically stapled on your face, one of the happiest people I know. But underneath that is something unexpected and deep, an unguarded, emotionless side of you that not many people know about. I can honestly say that I am one of the few people that have actually cried with their father-in-laws more than once. And it was never about the small stuff. It was always about the people you love the most, whether it be about Ellen or your kids or their kids. Tears of gratitude, and in some cases, tears of worry, like when Caroline was in the hospital. I am so grateful I got to share those moments with you. It takes a rare kind of person to be that open with others around them and to be truly that connected with the people they love. And one last thing. So we all know as parents, there's this unspoken rule, you can't have favorite children. Well, Greg, you broke that rule. You admitted it shamelessly. And honestly, I kind of respect it. Which leads me to believe that there may also be a favorite in-law. Now, I am no Sean, I am no Pat, and I am certainly nowhere close to Maggie. But I'd hope to think that I might be in the running. Wink, wink. Happy 70th, Greg. Cheers. Wish I could be there to celebrate.
Hi, Papa. Happy 70th birthday. I was having a hard time coming up with my single favorite Papa memory, but one story that always comes to mind is, I think it was 5 years ago because I think we had Wally, or we had no kids. This was a different lifetime ago. Hi, Daddy. Hi. And we were sharing a rental car back to the airport. It was me, you, William, Ellen, and Wally. And I think you had asked Will to drive, and he wasn't very interested. And then I was like, oh, I'll drive. But you're like, no, don't worry about it. We get in the car. We make it probably like 1.5 miles down the road. You slowly pull onto the gravel and you say, Maggie, actually, do you mind driving? And I was honestly touched because I think there's a lot of people that would have white-knuckled it before they asked their daughter-in-law to drive to the airport. But I think it speaks to how comfortable we've always been around each other, and you've always made me feel like family right from the beginning. So cheers to many more drives. I'm always happy to be a chauffeur, and happy birthday.
Sexy and real, saying she been peeping and I dig the last videos. 70 years. Happy birthday, Greg. You know, when I think about you, there are a lot of different traits and characteristics that impress me and that I respect. Top of the list for me is your generosity. You've been generous to me in many different ways. You've been generous to your entire family and those that you care most about. It does not go unnoticed, and we appreciate all of it, whether it's the trips, the temporary loans to buy a house, whatever it might be. You're always there for us, and we know that, and we appreciate that. You know, I'm a strong believer in the old adage that the measure of a human being is best reflected in the way that they treat those that are less fortunate than themselves when nobody is watching. And while I've never actually seen that, because technically I'd be watching you, right? I have seen the way you treat people when you might not think that I was watching. And you are a great human being. And one more thing that some family members might not know about you and I and the bond we have, believe it or not, Greg was the first person to introduce me to this really tasty drink. And in our experience, it is only enjoyed and best enjoyed between the hours of 1 and 3 a.m. And while we've both been banned from consuming this beverage, I thought, given Greg's birthday, we could make one exception. What do you think, Greg? Long weekend of boozing down at Princeton. This is not going to go down very well, but we're going to give it a whirl. Just a one quick loose hand on the black stuff, right? Happy birthday, Greg. Cheers to 70. I love you. Good night.
May the good Lord be with you down every road you roll. And may sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. And may you grow to be proud, dignified and true. And do unto others as you'd have done to you. Be courageous and be brave.
Hi, Papa. Happy 70th birthday. My favorite thing to do with you is play in the pool at Florida. I love coming over for Sunday night dinner. I hope you have the best birthday ever. I love you.
May good fortune be with you. May your guiding light be strong. Build a stairway to heaven with a prince or a vagabond. And may you never love in vain. And in my heart you will remain forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young, forever young. And when you finally fly away, I'll be hoping that I served you well. For all the wisdom of a lifetime, no one can ever.
Happy 70th birthday, Papa. I love going lizard hunting with you in Florida and playing catch with Maggie and you in the pool. And I love when I jump to you and you catch me, and I love when you sit on me.
Anything else you want to
That's
say?
it.
Yeah, anything else you want to say?
Happy birthday.
My woman left me here last night. Things ain't been quite the same. I gotta get back to Dallas and tie up a few loose ends. I'm gonna work a week, I'll make $100, and hit the road again. So I don't want you to think that you're the first one to leave me out here on my own. 'Cause this ain't gonna be the first time this old cowboy spent the night alone. Well, honey, I've been a fool, but a bigger fool I can't remember when I've been. Just to open up.
Hi, Grace.
Hi. Happy birthday, Papa.
Speaking of Papa, what is something Papa always says to you?
I should be an actress.
You should be. What is one of your favorite things to do with Papa?
Play in the pool with him.
What is one trait you hope to inherit from Papa?
His tan.
All right, and what is something you could teach Papa?
How do the splits? Love you. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good 70th.
Hi, Maggie.
Hi.
If you could describe Papa in 3 words, what would they be?
Caring, kind, and funny.
Okay. If Papa were opening up a restaurant and he had to select a material for his menu cover, what would he pick and why?
Definitely Durapoly because it's very durable and will last a very long time.
Ooh, Dad would totally approve of that choice. Okay, and what's one thing he would serve his customers that would be on this menu?
Cheeseburger all the way.
Okay. And name one favorite memory you have with Papa.
Oh, watching the Stinky Browns. Happy birthday, Papa. Love you. birthday, Papa.
Claire, what is your favorite thing to do with Papa?
My favorite thing to do is play with him.
And what do you like to go look for?
Lizards.
Lizards. What makes Papa happy?
Seeing all the kids around him.
What is Papa really good at?
He's really good at making turkey and ribs.
What does Papa always say to you?
Hey, Johnson girls. I love you.
And if Papa, what makes Papa special to you?
That he always plays with me and giving us a hug, giving me a hug.
If Papa were a superhero, what power would he have?
Teleportation, because then you can travel here and you can be here and you can see us more often. Happy birthday, Papa. Bye.
I think I've had enough. I might get a little drunk. I say what's on my mind. I might do a little time. 'Cause all of my kindness is taken for weakness. Now I'm 4 or 5 seconds from wildin', and we got 3 more days till Friday. I'm just trying to make it back home by Monday morning. I swear I wish somebody would tell me, ooh, that's all I want.
Woke up an optimist.
Hey, Paige. If you had to describe Papa to somebody, how would you describe him?
He's like a funny, kind, bald, and tan person.
What's one thing you admire about Papa?
His generosity and how he's always willing to give anything to anyone.
And lastly, if Papa were an animal, what kind of animal would he be?
I think he'd be a manatee because manatees are kind, calm, and they're always welcome to give people like really big hugs. Happy birthday. I love you.
I've been run down. I've been lied to. And I don't know why I let that mean woman make me a fool. She took all my money, wrecked my new car. Now she's with one of my good time buddies. They're drinking in some crosstown bar. Sometimes I feel, sometimes I feel like I've been tied to the whipping post.
Elizabeth, if you were going to describe Papa to somebody, what would you say?
I would say smart, kind, and powerful.
Powerful. All right. And what would you say is your favorite memory with Papa?
I have a lot, but I'm going to tell you just one. I like when we go to Florida.
I like it too. All right, last question. What's Papa's name again?
Greg,
And if he wasn't Greg, what do you think he looks like? What would his name be?
Tom, because when I just guessed that before we did this, and then my dad's like, that's his dad's name, and then I was like, wow. And then I just think he's a very powerful person.
What do you say now?
Happy birthday, I love you.
But I've been such a fool, and I had to stand by and take it, baby. Oh, for loving you. I drown myself in sorrow as I look at what you've done, but nothing seems to change. The bad times stay the same, and I can't run. Sometimes I feel. Sometimes I feel like I've been tied to the whipping post. To the whipping post. To the whipping post. Good Lord, I feel like I'm dying.
Hey, Sam.
Hi.
All right. Papa is the best at.
Cooking, especially ribs.
I agree. What is one thing that Papa has taught you?
Definitely not how to throw a football.
Oh, burn. All right. What is your favorite thing to do with Papa?
Play in the pool with him in Florida.
Nice. All right. And what is one thing you hope Papa knows?
My birthday.
All right. Anything else you want to tell him?
Happy birthday, Papa. I love you.
I am sorry. Sometimes it hurts so badly I must cry out loud. I am lonely. I am yours. You are mine. You are what you are. You make it hard. Remember what we've said and done and felt about each other. Oh, babe, have mercy. Don't let the past remind us of what we are not now.
Hi, Papa. Happy birthday. Since we both have a shared love of playing the trumpet, I thought I would play you something. Hope you enjoy. Happy birthday, Papa. Love you.
Now you are free, and I. I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping.
Walter, what does Papa do that makes you laugh?
Playing with me.
He plays with you? Yeah. Okay, get your hands out of your mouth so he can hear you.
What does Papa look like when he's giving you a big hug?
Raspberry.
Oh, Brett?
Raspberry.
What does Papa like to say a lot?
I love you.
What is your favorite thing to do with Papa?
Play football.
If Papa was a superhero, what superpower would Papa have?
Fast mode.
What'd you say?
Fast mode.
Fast mode.
What makes Papa special to you?
Big hugs.
Can you tell Papa happy birthday?
Happy birthday, Papa.
You say love you?
Love you.
Hey, Caroline.
Hi, Mom.
A few questions for you about Papa. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. What do you think Papa was like when he was your age?
I'm sure he was pretty funny, empathetic, similar to now, but I sure hope he wasn't bald.
Ooh, thanks. What was a memorable moment for you with Papa?
We were fortunate enough to go on vacation with Ema and Papa to Costa Rica, and we got to do a ton of cool things. But one of the top memories from that trip was when we went ziplining, but to get to the top of the mountain, or wherever the hill thing, we had to ride horses. And Papa mounting his horse was an interesting thing. It was an interesting sight, but I'm sure that the horse was not having as much fun as we were, and it wasn't a great memory for that poor horse.
Well, at least you got something out of it. What is some advice Papa has given you?
Not to get a tattoo.
Fair. Wonder what Aunt Maggie thinks of that. And finally, what have you inherited from Papa?
I've inherited my great skin, my tan, my kindness, my good looks, however, my humility is all paler. It's not come from him whatsoever. I love you, Papa. Happy 70th birthday.
If you're down and confused and you don't remember who you're talking to, concentration slip away because your baby is so far away. Well, there's a rose in the twisted love, and the eagle flies with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. 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 Don't make
What does Papa smell like?
Stinky.
What does Papa do that makes you laugh?
Tickles me.
What makes Papa happy?
When I tickles him.
What does Papa wear?
Coats.
Do you like his clothes?
Yeah.
What's your favorite outfit he has?
A teddy hats.
The what?
A teddy hats.
Okay. How does Papa dance? What sounds does Papa make?
Mama?
What is Papa really good at?
Exercise.
He's really good at exercise? Good call.
me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me.
Teddy, can you say happy birthday? Yeah. Say yay, Papa. Yay, clapping for Papa. Happy birthday, Papa. We love you.
Cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I pick a banjo now. Oh, North Country winters keep forgetting me, and I lost my money playing poker, so I had to up and lay. But I ain't turning back. The little